Oh my god, guys, can you believe it? Doom Patrol number 11, not only is it real, but it's here. After months of delays and a lot of anticipation, Doom Patrol number 11 finally hit shelves. This was supposed to originally come out before Milk Wars, so technically this leads into Milk Wars, so you don't have to read this before Milk Wars for Milk Wars to make sense, as you can tell by previous reviews about Milk Wars. It still makes a lot of sense, though this does fill in a lot of gaps for Milk Wars and for some moments that didn't make a ton of. They made a lot. It made sense in the story, but there wasn't a lot of lead up to the in Milk Wars. So this leads us into Milk Wars, but it also is a great conclusion to the arc that Gerard and Nick Darrington were telling from issues 1 to now. It is a great ending. You have some incredible moments. You get to go. Again, you see a lot of the Milk War setup of how all that was going to take place. You get some great Rita moments in this one. You get some great Jane moments. You get some incredible moments with Casey. Basic story, of course, they have come to confront the bane of their existence when it comes to this current incarnation of Doom Patrol. They are confronting not only Retcon, but confronting the person behind basically everything that we've seen. We also get a lot of loose ends tied up. We see little things like why the brick was so important, where the euro came from, what's going on with Cliff. We get a lot of answers to a lot of long-time questions for Doom Patrol fans in this issue. Art, as always, Nick Darrington knocks it out of the park. I say it every time there's a new Doom Patrol. He's one of my favorite artists now for a reason, and Doom Patrol is the main reason. We, of course, get this one of the few comic books where the cover is actually indicative of what's inside of the book, which I love because I feel like so often we get amazing covers that have nothing to do with the book. So it's cool when you can have an amazing cover that does tie into the actual story going on. Yeah, there's I don't want to say spoilers, non-spoilers, because some of this, unfortunately, we know because of Milk Wars, we kind of have already had a little bit spoiled for us. Overall, I loved it, enjoyed the hell out of it. This current incarnation of Doom Patrol, I've said a million times, right up there with Grant Morrison's run, could easily surpass it. We do have news that 12 and 13 are also coming on the way. Gerard Way has posted a few things about them, so that's very exciting because I know a lot of people have been worried about what's going on with Doom Patrol. Is it ending after 11? Is it going away? Is it changing hands? No, Gerard staying on it for sure. It looks like Nick Darrington's staying on it. 12 and 13 are in the works, if not already done. They're coming in volume 2. The end of the first major arc of Doom Patrol is here in this issue. We get the backstory for this lovely character here, which, of course, I love the design. I love the withheld due to copyright stuff. I love how it's played within the art. There's some really cool meta big ideas here where we learn of them essentially being cannon fodder and just entertainment for some gods that may or may not represent some people that you know. There is a lot going on in this book, and that's one thing I love about Doom Patrol a lot. Every issue adds more and more, and it's very it's a great feeling when you finally get those answers to long-term questions, but they also lay the groundwork for bigger and crazier stories in the process. Again, this I didn't realize how much of a wrap up to the first 10 issues this would be. Like, this 11th issue sealed up the 10 previous issues, all the questions you had for the most part. I would get a ton of answers. I cannot stress that enough. A lot of answers in this book, and a lot of amazing moments. I don't want to spoil it because it just came out. If you've read it, let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. I love the origin for. Go ahead and say it. For I'm gonna butcher his name. Haxlon, who the character who shall not be named, essentially. Because if you don't know who that is already and you haven't read the book, it won't mean a ton to you. But there's some really cool stuff. This series has played a lot with the idea of nothingness becoming something, something becoming nothing, and the importance of nothing, and how nothing and everything are very, very close together. Something that Morrison's run played a lot with as well. This continues that tradition, but looks at it in a modern way that I think for anyone who grew up reading the Morrison Run will appreciate. Anyone who's never read the Morrison Run and who's just someone who's under the age of 30 can relate to a lot. So yeah, I dug the hell out of this book. Highly recommend it. Go out, pick it up. If you haven't already, I don't know what you're doing. I'm kind of surprised you're watching this if you haven't picked it up already, to be honest. But if you haven't, go and get it. If you have, like I said, let me know what you thought below. Leave a comment, like, dislike, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I don't care, as long as you are having fun with what you're doing. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later and see you guys in another review.